Thurston double pump. Here they go again. Darius Boyd scores another try. That's a try in the last 5 Origin games for Darius Boyd.
Darius Boyd is one of 14 NRL stars to put their hand up to be State of Mind ambassadors in 2015. There, as the voice of the campaign, these players are hoping to make a difference through speaking out about how mental illness has affected their lives.
I struggled with it for a while. I thought I was up, I was down, I was happy, I was sad, all different times over probably a number of years. And I think, I suppose, your actions and the way you react or the way you hang out with friends and family, it starts to drop off. You start to, well, for me, I isolated myself a bit more. I was a bit more quiet. I'd go into my shell. I wouldn't want to hang out and see friends and family as much. And it started to get worse and worse, and it kind of just went in that downward kind of spiral. And that's when it got to a point where I knew that something needed to be changed and asked for help. I've had my own issues with mental health, and it runs in the family a little bit. My mum's had some issues in the past and still battles through it too. So I thought, I'd like to help and give back and I suppose help other people that are going through similar situations if I could.
Sort of like a starting key, in terms of the State of Mind sort of campaign is to actually talk about things that are on your mind, and to have someone to talk to, your parents, people that are close to you, people that, you can trust. I think that's massive, and that's huge, and especially in my life, I've people that I trust, people that I go to, and to verbalize something, to actually talk and get my thoughts, out in the open, that's massive, and it helps me.
I chose to become an NRL State of Mind ambassador because I think that it's an important issue that we as an NRL community and as a broader community need to address, and I think that in doing so, it's helped a lot of people already, and hopefully we can assist anyone that just may need that assistance.
With my studies that I'm doing in the social work and community services department, I'm just very passionate about making a difference with the younger kids, current players, even retiring players. Like I've got friends that have gone into retirement, and I've seen them. They're actually struggling. They don't know how to ask for help. They're afraid to ask for help, and even current players that I've played with and stuff like that, you see players struggling all the time through injury, alcohol, financial, family. There's just so many issues in the game, but in society as well. And I just think with my own experiences and with the studies I've done, I just think I can make a difference in the lives of those players.
It's a tough situation some people get themselves into, and sometimes you just need to talk about it or express how you're feeling and get the help you need. Sometimes it's only a question, or you need to ask a few things, but if I can help in any way, then I'd love to be able to.
A few of the older guys at the hometown I grew up in had one of their friends take their own life, and seeing that and how they reacted is a sad way. You don't want anybody close to you to take their own life, and maybe if you had a little bit of help, things could have been different.
It's amazing how many people do suffer from it, and I suppose that's what this is about, to sort of make it aware and I suppose give people the tools to know when you're going through a tough time to really be able to deal with it and come out the other end.
Big pressure every week in, week out, train hard, play hard. Especially if you're on the edge of a team, you could be cut 1 week in 1 week, and it just does mess through the head. But you got to try and find a way around it and not stress too much, and just think of the positives.
We're all human. At the end of the day, we're all the same person, and I think it's tough when you have all those expectations of the spotlight and the media and the fans, and you get paid the money and all these things. There's a lot of expectation on you, and you want to do well and you want to achieve, and it doesn't always go that way in sport. You always have your ups and downs, and it doesn't always go the way you plan. So it can be tough, and sometimes you don't know how to deal with that. And I think it's good that we can do this to hopefully help the young kids coming through.
It's easy for men to have that pride where they just want to hide things and think they're all strong and that, but I think deep inside that sometimes they're not going to find that strength to go throughout the day. So I think it's good to let them know that there's always help there, and there's always people willing to help. People have gone through it before. So
as rugby league players, we can sort of have some sort of an influence in this department. I guess that it's your lifestyle and your diet, maintaining a healthy diet, and just making sure that you're keeping active and happy and healthy. They sort of go hand in hand. So that's probably just keeping active.
whether you're an NRL player, whether you're someone out in the community, whatever you do, anyone can succumb to this, this sort of pressure. And I think just being aware, making everyone know it, and like through players like myself and other NRL players sort of speak about it, it sort of brings light to that sort of dark place of the community and really makes it known for people out there. There's a lot of places, obviously there's all the hotlines you can call, and there's a lot of clinics all over Australia. I went to a clinic last year and they were really helpful, and it was something I needed, and so I suppose there's those couple of areas that you can contact and get the help you need.